So we are in a bit of a different situation. We had this camping trip booked for a long time, but my gold patrol did not want to play the game. The past 2 or 3 days I've spent trying to fix it, get it ready for today, and then it finally completely broke. We've got the trusty old steed off the dad. This is a Nissan Navara. It's bulk stock, but it's a little ripper. And we've got the camp trailer on the back. There's hardly any room in this car, right? Like, I'm sitting really far forward. So yeah, we were meant to leave yesterday, but ended up leaving this morning. And it's been about 5 hours of driving, a few stops here and there on the way down. But we're about 30 minutes out from our first stay, which is at a station. But yeah, we're gonna head to camp and we'll see you guys in a sec.
Proudly supported by Superior Engineering, iTech World, and in part by
Can't drive, listen. It's like flat. I need to get somewhere safe. Yeah, it's this one here. It's dead flat. We cannot catch a break. Right, we are literally in the middle of nowhere. I haven't seen another car in at least half an hour. This is what full driving is all about. Having fun with your family. Tyre is on. We're not going to let that stop us, but if this one goes, that will stop us. And we're actually meant to leave yesterday, so we're a day behind already. Then we get out here, we've realised we've forgotten half our stuff. We've got no torches, no frying pan. We've left half our stuff at home, so we're feeling pretty defeated at the moment, and the tyre is just that little icing on the cake for us. So we'll get the seats strapped back in, get the kids back in the car, head to camp. Shouldn't take too long from here. Fingers crossed, no more issues.
It's 6 and we're back on the road.
We just got to be thankful that we had a spare. Otherwise we would still be there till 6 tomorrow.
Wow, that's bumpy.
Right, so this first stop is Bingy Station for us, and we're only staying here one night, and then we're going to take off tomorrow. A little bit of a track to come in. It's definitely a full drive track, so we wouldn't be allowed here in a normal car, which we were actually considering bringing the Mrs. Kia, but glad we didn't. So do we just pull up stumps wherever, or?
I think so.
Looks like it. Man, I'm actually super impressed. I don't have any dust in here. You can see how dusty the track was on the way in, full gravel road. No dust in this thing at all. We've just done what we call the basic setup. So it's not fully set up, but it's enough for us to stay the one night. We did also just meet the owners. They seem like really nice people, and they have told us that there is a watering hole that we should check out tomorrow. So we're definitely going to do that. The view is absolutely spectacular, and we've got like the perfect spot to check it out. Wolf wants to say g'day. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. There is multiple campgrounds here. This isn't the only one, but I think this is probably the best one for the lookout. The gorge is over there, and there's a watering hole over that way. So dinner is a wrap with some cheese and sauce on it because we forgot our frying pans, and that is going straight into the hot coals. It's a bit experimental at the moment, but it should work. So let those puppies cook for a little bit and we should have some dinner. Perfect little taco burrito calzone. Look, I'm gonna be honest. It's about a 5 out of 10. It tastes like ash, considering the circumstance.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's not bad.
So I'm going to have to devise a plan and use some strategic survival skills in order to get some boiling water right now. So what I'm going to do is make a little bowl out of aluminium and see if that can boil some water. Is that going to work? We'll find out. Right, we're actually just starting to come to the boil. Fill up my Horizon Touring coffee cup. Oh, it's perfect amount of water, Lee. To be honest, that's not bad. But now we're just going to chill out for a bit and then get ready and go for a swim.
It was a bit shallow.
Imagine if you jumped off the top.
Right, this is Sandy Beach, and as you can see, there's about 3 different waterfalls flowing here. So it's really nice. Water is freezing. Look at the size of these rocks. Absolutely enormous. You got a full sandy beach, and then they put up a gazebo for the kids. Check out this little cave here. Water flowing. So nice. That flows down into the main creek. So right here you have sort of the start of the waterfall area. Such a nice little creek just heading down. It goes for a fair way up that way, but I'm gonna stop exploring here. So crystal clear, super cold, fresh as, and then look at the view. It's wild. So I'm gonna head back down, but what a beautiful spot. So being in the middle of summer, we definitely need aircon, and the aircon belt in this is squealing like crazy. So we haven't been able to turn it on. Now, when we were in town, I did stop in and I got a set of belts. There's actually 4 belts on this car. The aircon belt is right at the back, so I figured that if we were going to take off the other ones, we may as well replace them. So I've got the main 2 belts here. They feel not too bad. There's also one at the front here, and then the aircon one is right at the very back. Now the main concern is I've only got the basic tools that I left in the camp trailer, which is a ratchet spanner set and a normal spanner set. It's pretty much it. Now there's power steering. Fan belt. Second fan belt. Now I'm onto the AC, which I think the bash plate's got to come off. That is destroyed. Right, that's all the belts done. So let's see if she works, and hopefully we have aircon. Right, we've got ice cold aircon, but it only works on number 4. So it's noisy, but at least it's cold. We're leaving Biggie Station and we're on to the next at Green Valley Farm. But first we've got to get out of here. Right, we've just pulled into Green Valley Farm. Alicia's just going to check in. Behind me is 2 gigantic water slides. This place has come highly recommended from a few people, so we figured we'd check it out. It's definitely more of like a kid-friendly place, which is good for us at the moment. So we are here for 2 nights, and yeah, we're gonna get checked in, go find a spot. Yeah, this place looks really cool. I mean, if you got kids of your own, this is definitely looking like the place to come. All right, this is a bit of a pick your own camp space, which I actually really like, but we are in the non-powered area. You're not allowed to camp under the trees, which I don't really want to do anyway. But yeah, we've picked this spot here. We've got a fire spot there. Let's get set up and start relaxing. It's actually 6 o'clock. We've rolled in a little bit late.
Always behind schedule.
Now I want to quickly show you guys something in the camp trailer here. We've got a brand new product that has only just been released from iTech. Their brand new 160 amp lithium battery. Now the really cool thing about this battery is it's the same physical size as a 120 amp battery, and we had an AGM in here that was 120, so it was a perfect swap over, and now we've got 160 amps of lithium. Previously with our AGM battery, our fridge wasn't even keeping up for a day. We went to Morton, the volts were right down to 12.4. This morning, this was still at 13.3 volts. So it is more than keeping up with what we need. Now iTech have only just released this, so jump on their website now. Don't miss out on it and jot in Roam Life 5 at the checkout. You get an extra 5% off. Just wanted to quickly show you guys that because I'm actually super impressed by it. All right, we're fully set up. This only takes about 10-15 minutes, which is what I absolutely love about this trailer. Now it looks really messy because we do have a little bit of stuff everywhere, but gazebo fits in perfectly. We've got the wall up as well. You guys remember, we've just got the fridge, a drawer, which is our pantry at the moment. We've got water pump, so we've got running water down there, and we've got 3 lights here like that. So we've got a light on each side. Someone's playing some Hell Rare music. We've got our tent fully set up as well, and then we've also got a change room for getting changed. We are also planning on giving this trailer away to one of you guys in the near future, which is exciting. I put a lot of work into this thing and it's a freaking beast. It'll be sad to see it go, but it'll be awesome to be able to give it to you guys.
I think it's so quick to set up, especially with 2 toddlers, and everything's in arm's reach. Everything's organized. I love it, and I'm sad that it's being given away, but I'm excited for the person who wins it.
Right, so next morning we've just woken up and pretty much headed straight down into the park. We're in this kind of lake section at the moment. It's really, really nice. There's a petting zoo, there's golf, there's heaps of kids rides and all that. Definitely is worth the money when you see how much effort they put into this place.
You can just come for the day too. It's only $15, I think. When you enter, there's this beautiful museum, and then there's this huge park, and there's a dam, and there's a tennis court, and there's pony rides, and there's a merry-go-round. Like,
yeah, there's literally so much here. So obviously this place is pretty family orientated, but I suppose you still could come here if you were just a couple.
For sure.
Yeah,
I would come here just with you.
That slide over there is definitely an adult slide. You've got another, what do they call that? Like a toboggan sort of thing. And then there's heaps of seesaws, and I mean, it doesn't really sound like an adult thing, but I enjoy all this stuff anyway. And the slide opens up at 11:30, and I'll be on that at 11:31. We'll see how we go.
Catch you on the slide.
Yeah, we'll see how we go, but I'll bring the GoPro on the slide. Oh, holy shit! That's so much faster! It is the next morning and we are packing up and we're getting ready to head to our next destination. We've actually got quite a big drive today. It's about 6 hours. So we're going to break that up into 3 lots. We'll probably stop in town for lunch somewhere. The battery has not been charged at all since we drove here, and it's still on 12.6. So you guys can see that new battery is definitely a lot more powerful than the last one. We would not have a fridge right now if I kept the AGM in there. If I was pulling up a little bit longer, I do have a solar mat right there, but we just didn't need it, so I didn't pull it out. Camp trailer is fully packed up. Takes about 20-30 minutes to get fully done. We might even try and stop in town and get this tire fixed, because we definitely are going to need that. I didn't realize too, but the Navara is the same stud pattern as the trailer, but obviously that's a 33. So worst case scenario, that could go on the front, but I'd say it's going to chew up Dad's guards. So we definitely should get that fixed. Right, well, we've been driving for a couple of hours now, and we've just pulled up on the side of the road just to give the kids a bit of a break. Now, the spare tyre situation, stopped in at a few tyre shops. They wanted about 400, 500 bucks just for one tyre. So I went to my good old mate Facebook Marketplace, and we were driving through a town. I found a set of tyres and I picked them up for 350 bucks. And the good thing is, these aren't just tyres, these are tyres and rims. So now we've got 4 spares, which is a lot better than 1, but we've got to lug these around for the rest of the trip. That's not too bad. They've actually got a fair bit of tread left in them, and they are an all-terrain tyre, so much better than the road tyres that were on the front. So now we've got 5 tyres in the back, we've got a spare on the trailer, and then we've got friggin' tyres everywhere.
Yep, we sure do. You got a problem with Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I do have a problem. So we're going to a place called Tilegum. We've still got about 2.5 hours in the car, and we're going to stay there for 2 nights. So we'll probably chill out here for half an hour, give the kids a bit of a break, and then jump back in the car and head off. Say cheese! Can you guys jump? Jump, jump. It's gonna get me! It's gonna get me!
What was that?
Nothing. So we're about an hour and a half away from our destination, but we do have a severe storm warning, and we can see that on the mountains over there. I don't know what we're going to do, because we're about an hour and a half away from camp, but obviously a storm's not very good in a rooftop tent. Either be sleeping in a puddle or sleeping in the car. I'm just going to go blind on this one. At least we've got 14 spare tyres, so we should be right.
Where the hell are we going?
We're literally rock climbing right now. We just got down the bottom of that track, and we're back on the bitumen now, but look at the landscape. We basically just drove straight over those mountains. A few houses up there as well. You wouldn't want to be scared of heights if you lived up there, which I'm scared of heights. So, keep going. So we've just got our first glimpse at this caravan park. This is like an actual caravan park. Oh well, we're going to enjoy it. We booked this on HipCamp, it looked completely different to this. It's nothing like what we expected, but the pub is literally just over there, so that's a good thing. As for the weather, it kind of looks like we've beaten the storm. I don't know which way it's going, but it looks like we've beaten it, which is a good thing. So what's next, Leaf?
Let's set off, and then, do you feel like the pub?
I do feel like the pub.
Run, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Probably also a good time to plug our new t-shirts. These things are super comfy. They're an oversized tee, so they're nice and baggy, which is what I love. You can get yours at roamlife.com. Support the channel. Helps us make content like this. Thanks to anyone who does put an order in. Right, we just walked through the cow paddock, heading straight for the pub, but we've got to be quick because we just heard some pretty loud thunder, so there's obviously a storm coming tonight. So as we're walking over, I just checked the radar. We are definitely getting a storm. That black dot there is us. So we've got this whole band coming for us. Literally can't even see me. But anyway, the pub is open, but the food is shut. Because it's daylight savings here, it's actually 8 o'clock right now and it's only just getting dark. And they shut at 8 o'clock and we were there at 8:02, so bad luck for us. We're going back for nachos.
Hey!
Yay! Nachos. Do you like storms?
Yeah, I like them.
He likes storms. Right, so next morning, last night we did get a little bit of rain. Our stuff did get wet, but we just dried it all out this morning because the sun is out and it is shining bright. We're just heading into the town again to see if we can get some lunch. It's about lunchtime already, by the way. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a pie or something at the pub. That's cool. That's really cool.
Out of 10.
It's probably a 9. Alright, today is the last day. Yesterday we didn't film too much just because we wanted to enjoy the day as a family. Now we are packing up at the moment, but there is one thing I need to do, and that's fix the Anderson plug on the back of the ute. So this plug here has the red wire pulled out of the back of it like that. So that was generating a lot of heat when I touched it. It was red hot. So I'm going to try and pull that out with the limited tools that I have and quickly fix it. And then the belts actually started squealing in Dad's car again, so I'm going to re-tighten them up. It's actually pretty normal for new belts to squeal after being installed. We've done about 500-600 Ks since putting those in. So they wear in really fast when they're new. I did over tighten them, but it's just one belt and it's only every now and again it makes noise. So I'll quickly tighten that up, fix the plug, then we can pack up and we're on the road. I'm going to get this plug out of here on this wire. That's the problem. Wire just pulled out. Somehow I got to crimp that back on there. Alright. I mean, that is definitely not the best, but should work for just the drive home. Not that it's very important because our fridge is empty. Right, next thing is these belts. It's definitely the power steering belt. It's a little bit loose. Right, that should do it there. That's pretty tight now. But I think that has fixed the problem. So now it's time to pack up. So we're all packed up. We've just stopped to get a quick thumbnail for the video. Sorry that this was all over the place.
Tom wasn't sure he was even going to film because of the car not working, and then...
Yeah, I didn't really want to film.
Yeah, so I kind of pushed him, because even if it's not enjoyable for you guys, it's still a memory for us and our family. Yeah, so that is the end of the video. If you guys like this sort of content, drop a comment and let us know. Thank you for watching. The merch is on the website. Definitely check it out. And roamlife.com.
Yeah, roamlife.com. And we hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, sorry it was all over the place, but at least Dad let us take his car and we got this trip done.
Thank you, Poppy Pete.
Yeah, big shout out to Dad for that. Hopefully we get these wheels fitted up and he likes them. We're gonna head to a car wash now, get the car washed so we can get it back to him nice and clean. Top it up with fuel. You should always do that. I'm rambling.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna go. Bye.